welcome back to Ghetto Vision, a show that happens when I don't have time to record regular videos. And as I say that, I'm sure some of you are typing comments right now. Look at that bolt truck. What an asshole, filming his crappy Dell monitor with the Sony Handycam. Well then, if you're going to complain, you don't get the point of Ghetto Vision. When I replace my dying computer that's on palliative care, I will come up with the new way of doing Ghetto Vision, but for right now it's the Handycam. And the other question is, well, why don't you use a cell phone? Well, because my cell phone sucks and the Handycam has some nice motion controls, image stabilization, natural. The lens kind of floats. I did an unboxing. I got hate on that video for some reason. People just love to hate me. And it wasn't even triggering people back then. But anyways, yeah. Oh yes. Oh, and if people are getting triggered by me, well, not triggered, but frustrated by the fact that I'm filming the Dell monitor with the Handycam, I guess they're going to be really mad because my next scheduled video features a talking goat that sounds like a squirrel. You're going to love that. Now, before I go into these two examples here, I'm just going to clarify things. So racist tweets are not cool, even if they're not intended as a racist tweet, but they're still not cool, although I still like Roseanne. And jokes about diddling little kids are not cool. James Gunn. This is why James Gunn is getting Ghetto Vision. You are a bad man. You don't get the honor of having one of my angry, ranting, edited videos. You get Ghetto Vision. Glass controversy. What? Controversy that won't die. I've never heard of it. What? Last menstrual cycle? IO9, what are you trying to sell me? So this is IO9, Gizmodo, or whatever the hell they're called. I have them up here because they're funny. I was going to put up Scott Mendelson, but his smirking face scares the shit out of me. News came out yesterday. James Gunn has been rehired. Now, next disclaimer as I get into this. I am an advocate of free speech. That includes things that I agree with and things that I don't agree with. So if you aren't actually breaking the law, then you can make jokes about diddling kids, like, what the hell, Gunn? But as long as you don't do it, it's not technically a crime. Same thing, you can get loaded on painkillers or whatever it was and make racist jokes when, let's be honest, you actually thought Valerie Jarrett was white to begin with. But yeah, so neither is cool. What I've got an issue with is, now, to clarify things, ABC is owned by Disney, in case you didn't know. Disney is about to own everything. And Marvel, as we all know, is owned by Disney. So, Marvel and Disney and ABC, if you're going to apply a set of standards, then you have to apply it equally. Now, my stance is neither of these people should have been fired. If you're not clear on my stance, I did an edited video, or I made an edited video on this last summer at some point, where I clarified my position. But after they fired Roseanne, which I strongly disagreed with, and never actually made a video directly about that, but I have when it happened, but I've made videos about it after the fact. If you're going to fire Roseanne, then I'm like, well, okay, good on you, Disney, for firing Gunn. Here we are, March. This happened in, what, July, August? Oh, wait. We could probably... Oh, no, we can't. Tell when Roseanne was fired. That was, what, almost... that was in May. But now here we are a year later, so James Gunn has been rehired for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, to clarify things, I'm actually a fan of James Gunn's work. I think the first two Guardians movies are probably the best MCU entries after Infinity War. Slither is one of my favorite horror movies, and I actually really like Dawn of the Dead. So, I'm not saying I dislike James Gunn's work. I don't think anybody could do Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as well as he could. It has a very unique style that I think might be hard to emulate. So, James Gunn has been brought back. So, James Gunn, who, let's be honest, Roseanne made one drug-induced tweet. Mr. Gunn has made, well, granted, these were 7+ years ago, but he's made more than one questionable tweet. I'm not going to include them in here, just Google them, and you'll be wondering what the hell's wrong with the world. Here's the situation. So, James Gunn is rehired. Roseanne was not rehired. Roseanne was killed. Well, the character was killed, although I'm sure they would have killed Roseanne Barr if they could, because the right is evil, apparently. That's what a lady with thick black-rimmed glasses told me. So, Roseanne doesn't get rehired. She gets killed. The character gets killed. Now, whenever I'm in a crappy mood, there's actually 3 late 80s, 90s sitcoms that will put me in a good mood. Roseanne, Married with Children is another. You would never see Married with Children today. And the other one is Seinfeld. The way they killed off Roseanne has kind of ruined the show for me because, to be honest, it was just creepy. If you don't know, so the character of Roseanne dies of an opioid overdose. The show's renamed The Connors, and I feel sorry for poor John Goodman. He doesn't look like he wants to be there. I think he's contracted to be there. But essentially, it's the Sarah Gilbert show, and nobody wants to watch a Sarah Gilbert show, so that's why it's crashing. So very tasteless. This is, well, the first point. So this is bullshit. You can't have a set of standards for one person and not follow them through with the other person. Now, granted, I don't really want to see them bring Roseanne back because at this point they could resurrect her from the dead, Buffy style. But it's like you killed the show, guys. But I can't even watch the old episodes anymore without feeling weird because of the way you ended it. But the other question is, and you might hear my dog in the background. I've been gone all day and now she's mad at me. She might have to poop again. Now, the timing. Why did we decide to do this now? Well, there's some controversy surrounding a movie that apparently people are tired of hearing me talk about, Captain Marvel. So there are some questions that have arisen. The questions that I've already brought up, Rotten Tomatoes censoring, YouTube censoring, basically fucking my channel up the ass. That's another story, and many other channels. So we've got that, and then somehow it was reported this week that the movie needs $750 million to break even. How does that happen when the estimated production budget was between 150 and 200 million? This is pretty heavily marketed. And then there's the question of massive blocks of empty seats at theaters, reports of seats being sold and nobody shows up. So there's I'm not going to accuse anyone here until evidence comes out, but it's a little bit fishy. So Disney and Marvel may want to redirect some of that attention over to this. It could also be that honestly, I don't see good things for the Marvel franchise. Yes, I will say that at least on paper, Captain Marvel has done well. Financially, it was a success with some questions, but it was a success. It's not like that much, even with the Rotten Tomatoes manipulation, so the MCU might be in trouble. They might be using Guardians of the Galaxy to save it, and I'm hoping that this will be separate from the other Marvel movies, and this will be one that Captain Nasty won't appear in. But we've got questions. I just wanted to make this video to make my point clear. You can say whatever you want, just don't do anything illegal. And hurting somebody's feels is not illegal. But if you're going to do that, you have to treat people equally. Even though I know it won't, because this is Disney. But anyways, that's it for today. Just wanted to cover it. So barring any other developments that I have to cover, the Talking Goat should be up next, and he's going to read Captain Marvel comments, because there have been some nice things posted on my channel. So look forward to Professor Dinkles, and that's it for today. So as always, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is being an asshole, and have a great day.